we can view the sales, or then we can also control sales and the movement of data, meaning as you franchise out, you may not want your managers to be able to do a menu change. You may not want them to be able to get into employee stuff. So we can lock that out where all that's controlled by corporate via our enterprise solution, and then sales can come up that way. But let me show you the reporting first. I'll go into Wingstop, and I'll hit this, and I'll hit log in. Now, what we can do, actually, let me do something else real quick. I can't remember the logins for the other one. So I hit reports menu, and these are the canned reports. Now, some of these are customized. If there's some reports that you don't need, we can, create them as well. But for example, if I just wanted to see summary sales for all my sites, there's my summary sales, there's my totals, and I can view that. So that's just one, quick summary sale. Or I can do daily sales, and I could pick the week. So I can go from here to, say, here, and submit. And now I can look at my location reports. And there's my sales. I could also then do drill downs, discounts, and that's what my discounts were for that day. I could look at my location report, which is very slick. And I could pick the date, and I could go to here, hit submit. And what this does is this now brings up my sales, my this week's sales, last year's sales, hourly sales, refunds, departments, tenders, bartender, or labor. This store's not using labor, and discounts. So any of these reports are available anytime, online. Again, you can view these from any computer that has a link to the internet. And then each person has their own logins. So, for example, you may have logins for all your stores, but, for example, a franchisee, if you're going a franchise route, can only see his stores. A district manager could see all their stores, and so on. So it's really flexible, but it gives you real-time sales, and this is within 15 minutes. We could run it real time, but you're just constantly pushing data, which takes up bandwidth. So hour to hour. So that's one way. Now, the other way to work with data is to look at, I have to start my server, and I can go into our enterprise solution. And what this does, this is the corporate piece. So this would live at your office. You would click on it, and you would log in. Each person has their own login. And there we go. Now, this is a demo system, so I've only got one site loaded. But I can look at regions, markets, or locations. And, for example, I could look at daily sales summary. So, for example, and I have to go back to where I have sales. So if I go 17th for here, I can look at my sales. Now, I can zoom in on these reports by hitting zoom. And now here's my cashier totals. Here's my time it started, ended, cashier, accounted for, discounts, voids, refunds, paid outs, non-cash, cash in drawer, bank, and accounted. That's what they put their totals in. I can look at my labor. I can look at my last year's labor to compare. Discounts, tender types, paid outs, department labor, dine-in totals, food totals, and sales recap. Grand total, tax sales, bank deposits. I can use a system to put in bank deposits after each shift if I want to. Any deposits, paid outs, and then down here it says it's perfect, which means our day balanced. This report can be emailed automatically from each location to an owner, to a manager, to a corporate person. These reports can be emailed also out of our enterprise solution as well. But you can go ahead and, it's great for the owner of a restaurant because they'll, sit at home and at 11:30 after they do the close, they've got all their sales on their iPad or on their computer automatically. Now,
all right, so they could problematically, the manager could email the daily sales report every day to the owner.
Or it will actually do it for you automatically.
Oh, or that.
Yep, we try to make it simple. So yeah, but what's kind of cool too, though, is that you can call a site and go, hey, I deleted my daily sales from last night. Can you send it again? You can go in, click on email, and send it again.
Nice.
Now, this is the
Okay,
sales.
not meaning to. Sorry,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, not meaning to jump around, but